Greetings. This is Infinite. Also feeling great, but kind of weary. And thought to myself, I was like, you know what? I don't want to be the same anymore. I don't want to go through the same experiences. I don't want to go through the same trauma people have to go through. I don't want to go through the continuous basis of my story that's been projected onto me due to a psychological, physical, spiritual CIA experiment. And I don't want to continue the same thing in my life. I want to be different than everybody else's career in this entire world. I don't want to be the same anymore. I want to be the rebel through everything. Every singer, every writer, every same thing of the same code, different form. I just want to be different. Alas, just the way it is because I just woke up. And I want to rebel through everything that exists, that's been created, that's been pushed, that's been projected, it's been created for everything that coexists in all forms and attributes, even the abuse that people go through. I feel like, also my own abuse as well, I feel like I don't want to participate in none of that shit no more, of trauma. Even if I am energetically going through what I'm going through, I don't want to participate in the CIA psychological, physical, spiritual intent towards my soul's mission as a Lyran starseed. I never did participate, and I never cared about them, and I never cared about my family, twisting having belief system when they try to sacrifice me or not. I never cared that much about people's ideas and identity, about who I am and what they're trying to do to me. I'm a goddess. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm powerful. Why would I care? Why would a billion a master care? We just know how to defend ourselves. Confirmation. And that's how I feel. Even like my kitten. When she don't like me because of my response to her behavior, I don't care. She wanna like somebody else more than me, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's just like all this stuff that society create is stupid to me. I came here to be a rebel. My soul, oh shit. My soul's been going through trauma a lot. Through my powers, my gifts, my knowing, fragmentation, and everything. And that's why I started plummeting. What's in celebrities? I go when they're going through, I don't know, life, period. And their embodiment. Due to the intent that's been done on their embodiment of their life for years. From them being in the industry. From them forces and energies and people basically trying to create less for themselves than they like being. Out of jealousy. And of the internal battles they had to basically go through and fight through. For them being unique and different. And changing the world, being a star. On this planet, it's like fighting Saturn and Pluto and all that other stuff and going into other realms and realities within your own self to fight these people against the process of their overall control. That's how it is in the physical body of existing. For creation, for a soul, for enlightenment, for consciousness, for liberation. And it's like, it's just like, this shit is old. Somebody gotta say something. All this stuff's old. Under $1 billion. Been dead. And I'd rather be that. Like Lilith. But not her. I'm not her. But I'm saying like her. That's part of my spirit name. And it's like, sometimes you have to step into your own power for your stuff to see you. Not that people afraid to see you. Your stuff to see you. Because fuck everyone identity do what they feel like it's best for our own identity embodiment. You set the tone for everybody, everyone that you even co-create to be around or be with or be interested in or basically be a connection with. I set the tone in my reality. I set the tone in my soul. I set the tone in my icon identity. I set the tone beyond everything that exists. Not the ego, but out of authority. And enough is enough. Enough is enough. A lot of people make me a slave to their image, to their identity, to their thought form, to their belief system, to whatever the fuck they feel like in their opinion. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't even care about what the Most High wants for me to do in life as a goddess, as a divine being, as a Lyran council, as a God Federation. I came here to do my work and get it shit done, get it out done, and get it all over it. You know what I'm saying? At the early age. But the betrayal I face in life, it's been highly disrespectful. Highly disrespectful to my soul's grid, highly disrespectful to my truth, highly disrespectful to my soul's embodiment, to my identity, to my profession, to my proximity, to my authority, to even existing itself, because hoes didn't want to face themselves. And that's none of my business. For me to be spending my life. Shut the fuck up. You're really gonna pay for everything you fucking sell. And that's how I look at it. I'm basically saying it out loud from what they basically trying to create for my life. And for turmoil, bondage, lack mentality, unexpression, unhaving, and like all these little vibrational things. And no. Unworthiness, forgetful of self, forgetful of divinity, leakage. No. They try to make me forget myself. They try to make me feel less of my power for me in the beginnings. All praise to the Most High God. Little angels, gratitude, the fucking sun. They try to make me forget myself. They try to make me forget my power, my Reiki healing. My healing gifts as an angelic being. They try to stop my God's authority with my ancestors. They try to stop my truth in my truth. They try to wage war on me with NK Ultra, satanic ritual abuse, psychological abuse, and program abuse, people abuse, sending people to my life. Psychological abuse with that, emotional abuse with that, physical abuse with that, creating fake ass problem solutions that create distress and turmoil. Trying to create delays in my finances, trying to create delays in my beauty, trying to throat chakra, trying to create delays in my overall existence, for trying to distance my destiny, for me to be leaked into the matrix, just leech off my fucking consciousness. Bitch, no. No. I set the tone, not you. These hoes tried it, bro. That's why I'm gonna call you. So many times. All the time. Trying to change her weather, trying to change her identity, trying to control how the weather goes, trying to control her chakras, trying to control her intent, her grids. Like, this shit is done. No more. No more. Trying to make me and feast on my identity. No more. They try to create all these chemtrails and fake intent to have people scared about their identity when it's a holographic realm of their spirituality embodiment, to not create the holographic embodiment to be seen to what it really is. Like, my own karmic ass fake mother try to wear my soul, and her puppets and her minions and her daddy and her mother, all of them projecting all that dark energy to my aura field, trying to make it seem like I'm a dark person. My image are scattered up. Do all the sacrificial magic, do all the witchcraft stuff on my third eye. All this stuff. Trying to get all that negative energy to my aura field so they can keep siphoning off my aura. Where's your vote? No. She got another thing coming, bro. December this month. All of them. And it's like, I did this for years though. They did this since I got even in their family. Since they took me from the hospital. They started it when I was 6 in that church. And it's like, spell vote. Psychologically, audibly, I heard she lying intent. Trying to project that magic illusion intent. Like, they even psychologically trying to put their spell book onto my aura to create all these illusions for me to not be seen, heard, or felt. And I reboot the spells and incantations now. Like, they try to make a big spell book off my fucking knowledge and wisdom to use against my experience, to use against my concept, or to use against the process to basically try to like get some type of understanding of truth, or get more magic or spells they can do incantations of for their group incantation situation, like for more identity, knowledge and wisdom, and what they can create to create control for their overall lifestyle. Sick people. And like, sick. You know? It's sick. And that is the only reason why people even get in predicaments the way they get in them. The psychological, physical, emotional warfare and spiritual warfare that on a daily basis of the same different grid and temptation of lifestyle that base everything off the identity to even be human on this planet. That is sick. Nobody really realizing that attribute to their full degree. It's gotta be uncreated to really release the old dark timelines of nationality of life to exist, even be, to coexist and create life, to be self. For real. I'm in my heel pain right now. And it's like, I have to tell people that they're being used sometimes by the enemy because their own inner shadow they have to deal with themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's really dangerous to be around somebody and people that don't really do any work. So it's like they're trying to take your identity, your magic, or your true nature and wear that bitch. And it's how to make you just try to create in the reality of your own embodiment too. In different universes, people's consciousness. Sometimes, most of the time, depending on what reality you're in. And it's like, personal.